Hey yo, what is up? Welcome in. We have our week 5 top 5 performances, and then we're gonna switch up the my guys a little bit and make it younger players, either rookies or second year players will be eligible for that one. I'll start off by saying the Vikings had a disappointing end to their game. Looked good right away, looked like they could keep up, and then just kind of fell apart, and with Justin Jefferson on the sidelines, couldn't make that comeback touchdown. Although there was a questionable flag that was picked up, and Chiefs player took his helmet off on the field, which should be an automatic 15-yard penalty. Won't complain about that too much because they had plenty of chances to win, including Madison dropped screen pass that probably would have been a touchdown to tie it up. So yeah, that was my thought on the Vikings. Still a very disappointing season. Tough to start 1-4, but I guess we'll see where they go from there. Just shout out to spoiler alert. Jared Goff won't make the list. Neither will Brock Purdy, but they both had really good days. Neither will Justin Fields either. He won't either. So just 3 guys that I thought needed a shout out. They had really good days, but just not quite enough to crack the list. Coming in at number 5, we have Tyreek Hill as the Dolphins demolish the Giants, and the Giants look like they might be the worst team in the league, without Saquon especially. We have Tyreek Hill, who had 8 receptions on 9 targets, 181 yards, and 1 touchdown. Just so easy. Just get him the ball and let him run, and nobody's going to catch him. And now on to number 4. Coming in at number 4, we have an early game, the London game. We have Travis Etienne, who had 26 carries for 136 yards and 2 touchdowns. He also had 4 receptions on 5 targets for 48 yards. So just a big day overall as the Jaguars knock off the Bills. And now on to number 3. Coming in at number 3, we have a Colts running back, but not the one that you would think of. We have Zach Moss, who had 23 carries for 165 yards and 2 touchdowns. He also had 2 receptions on 2 targets for 30 yards. So in Jonathan Taylor's debut this season, it ends up being Zach Moss going off. And he had an incredible day. Makes you think, did the Colts, was it necessary to pay that? Could have spent the money elsewhere, but I mean, I would imagine Jonathan Taylor's going to be putting up those kind of numbers on a daily basis once he's fully back and healthy and in the offense. But for now, we got to give it to Zach Moss. And now, on to number 2. Coming in at number 2, we have a guy who is always open. Jamar Chase. He had 15 receptions on 19 targets, 192 yards, and 3 touchdowns. So just a big day for him, and it looks like the Bengals offense may have gotten back on track. But I guess we'll see. Only time will tell. And now, on to number 1. Coming in at number 1, we have a guy who got it done very early in week 5. Probably even disappointed a lot of fantasy players that were playing against him. It is DJ Moore, who had 8 receptions on 10 targets for 230 yards and 3 touchdowns. So just a big day overall for him and the Bears as they beat the Commanders, and I guess their offense bounces back 2 weeks in a row. We'll see if they can keep that up. And now we'll go on to my guy to watch. All right, my guy to watch is a rookie for the Detroit Lions, and it is Sam LaPorta, who had 3 receptions on 4 targets for 47 yards, So nothing too crazy there, but he also had 3 receiving touchdowns. So he caught a touchdown for every reception, which is pretty crazy, as the Lions just destroyed the Panthers. Just a big day for LaPorta, as he's been proven a reliable target for Goff and has been catching a lot of touchdowns recently. I'd just like to say thank you for watching this video. If you could please like and subscribe to the channel. You can also find me on Twitter. Have a good rest of your day.